Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, rumors are rife as to the reasons why Aisha Buhari has run away to London to go and hide there, and the rumors would have it that the reason is because Mallam Buhari has taken on a new wife. So this is now the reasons why people are adducing to Aisha Buhari hiding away in London. So please subscribe to this channel for latest developments. But I am bringing you the story as it is breaking, so I will bring you the first introduction to this particular narrative. But subscribe, as I said, because of course this is a storyline that we're going to follow through all the way through. So with that guys, I bring you this: President Buhari, his rumored new wife, and what Nigerians are saying on social media. So this is the headline: President Buhari, his rumored new wife, and what Nigerians are saying on social media. So now let's see now what the Malami has bought himself, having now captured the Niger Delta oil wealth. So now let's get into it. This morning, Nigerians woke up to unconfirmed reports that President Buhari will be taking a new wife on Friday, October the 11th. According to media reports, President Buhari will be getting married in a very quiet ceremony to Sadiya Umar Farouk, the current Minister of Humanitarian Affairs Disaster Management, tomorrow, and will confirm the suspicions of concerned Nigerians over the whereabouts of Aisha Buhari. Back in September 2019, several social media outlets reported on the continued absence of the current First Lady, Aisha Buhari, who has been totally incommunicado since her trip to the United Kingdom. She was said to have left the country in protest against certain developments at the presidency. Whilst the presidency is yet to comment on the developing story, the presidency reached out to Bashir Ahmed, the presidency's personal assistant on new media, for comments, but he did not respond to the communication. Nigerians are, however, having a field day with gist on social media. So there's some hilarious comments. Let me just read you a few of the comments that's been made. These are comments now going around Twitter. So this is a comrade, Dimeji Adeyanju. We all know who Dimeji Adeyanju is. I've just heard the president is getting married on Friday, and then he drops a laughing emoji. This is an honor. This is the hashtag of the person, ONU, Ono. Rumors has it that he is getting married tomorrow. He might have secretly divorced Aisha. Anyway, it is another strategy to engage people in conversation that distracts attention from bad governance and leadership. He can marry 20 people at once if he desires. This is what this person has to say. And this is an asmetics is the hashtag of this person. So Buhari has dumped Aisha and is set to marry Sadiya, and you say this country is not a hilarious one. So this is this person now just laughing at the whole situation. Wednesday Adams is this next commentator, a pretty looking lady. Aisha Buhari right now. So this person now drops the image of a worried looking person. So we go on to a Jombolo. Jombolo is the next hashtag. I pity this country. Yes, we know that his religion allows that, but since the outbreak of president clone from Sudan, so this is some IPOB nonsense. I'm not even going to bother with that because I'm fed up with that IPOB nonsense with this Jubri or whatever it is that they are doing. Anyway, let's just leave it there. So the breaking news really is that President Buhari now is likely to marry a new wife on Friday, which is effectively tomorrow, which is of course October the 11th. So September is gone, so October the 11th. So we wait with bated breath to see what our new prize this Malami is going to present us as his winnings from taking over the Central Bank of Nigeria and having wealth that will match the wealth of Mansa Musa and all that. So conversations in the comment section. Aisha Buhari has now been dumped for being too vocal and not knowing her place. The president did tell her. The president, by that I mean, of course, Mallam Buhari. So Mallam Buhari did tell her that her place was in the other room, but since she was not willing to stay in the other room, then she is, of course, now gone out and taking himself a new prize. This new prize, of course, is somebody that's now been given a new portfolio, which has been pumped full of a naira. I think that portfolio that this lady, this new name that we are contending with, let's just go up again and recheck that name to see who this person is. That is now Sadia Umar Farouk. So the portfolio that she's commanding is filled with about, I think it's a 60 billion naira portfolio is what has been allocated to this lady. So this is what she's meant to be commanded, of course. So it is now all taking shape now. These people and all their nonsense. The Nigerian governance, of course, is a dollar sharing exercise and nothing else. The Nigerian government and the Nigerian governance has absolutely nothing to do with development or the Nigerian people. What you have is a criminal cartel who have cornered the resources of a very large nation, and they have been sharing it between themselves and within themselves for 50 years odd and 50 years more to come, effectively, unless, of course, elements like Ashorwore are able to break that cycle. So there's absolutely nothing new in this going on. This person, this portfolio, by the way, that this Farouk woman has been given was one of the portfolios taken off the vice president Yemi Oshibanjo, because of course it is one of the SIP portfolios, the social investment portfolios. So this is one of the portfolios that was taken off the vice president and given to a new department that was newly and completely newly created. And we were all wondering why this particular ministry was created, because there was no imminent or eminent need for it. So it was just like a vague little ministry that was suddenly created. And this new ministry really was taking off the portfolios that were being superintended by the vice president, and we were all making a lot of hue and cry about that what is going on here, that Oshibanjo is being sidelined and all that. But alas and apparently, this new ministry was created and given a 60 billion odd budget just so Mallam Buhari can toast this lady. So the price of the president's new wife is approximately 60 billion naira in the Nigerian coffers and from the Nigerian coffers. And now we are now getting more light on the reasons why Aisha Buhari has upped stakes and gone to London. So the new lady now, the name that we're now having to conjure with is what's her name again? Sadia Umar Farouk, another sort of Katsina type person, one of those, so one of his own effectively. So one of his own effectively. Of course, Mallam Buhari will never gravitate beyond the Rankadede collective, and they can keep him there and he can keep with them, so they can all keep each other. We're happy with that. That's not a problem. But this lady is not really as pretty as Aisha Buhari by my own reckoning. So if Mallam Buhari is marrying this lady now, and I'm sure that he's just marrying her now out of beef between him and Aisha, really, because I cannot see what this lady is now going to contribute to his life anew. Mallam Buhari, a man well into his 80s, I'm not quite sure what needs he has now that this lady is now going to meet. So this lady is not going to meet any need other than to spite his current wife, which is Aisha Buhari, because of course he has not yet married this lady, and we'll find out soon enough, as soon as tomorrow effectively, if this is something that is actually going to happen. So conversations in the comment section is what I am inviting. The Malami has taken another army now. You know how they do it there up in the north, whatever it is that they do. I'm just happy that this lady is at least of age, because usually they go for 13-14-year-old girls, but I think at his age he will be too embarrassed, and as the president of Nigeria now, he'll be too embarrassed now to be going to Egypt to buy himself a 13-14-year-old girl like Senator Yerima did and all that kind of, you know how they do in the north anyway, you know what they do, the Malamis. So I'm glad that this lady is of age, and it's a bit of an amusing little story. This silly old man still trying to play the love game is really quite amusing. But then of course Mallam Buhari has always been as deadly as he is comical. Conversations in the comment section. The Joker Fulani headsman, that is Mallam Buhari, is the topic of conversation. He is now taking on a new wife apparently. It's just laughs really. We are all having a bit of a giggle with this one, this old man. So come tell me what your thoughts are in this regards. But before you come share those thoughts, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what you're making of the president's apparent new wife in the comment section. So I'll leave you here, join you in the comment section. But here I say peace.